Assalamu alaikum. Hi, Oracle Reiki spiritual healer. And so I wanted to talk to you about an understanding that a lot of people do not realize, that those people who have sent those spells and curses over your life, that is a direct connection to the illnesses that you have, the pain in your body, the inflammation in your body that you have. So when a person has sent out a frequency, a negative frequency at your body, at your mind, then your body is going to act like a receptor, especially if you have been prone to parties, if you're susceptible to drugs and alcohol, if you are susceptible to not purifying your body and your mind. So those spells that have gone over into your life, they are able to take root. And this is what a lot of people have been asking me, a lot of my followers. So they are taking root in your life by, sicknesses and diseases. That's the fire department. So give me a minute. There we go. So we have an understanding that we have a direct link from these people sending spell work to you, and you're having carpal tunnel in your wrist or arthritis in your hands. They want your hands to be closed so that you cannot receive, finances, anything good to your hands. They try to take over and control your mind, the gifts that God has given you, with witchcraft and warlocks, spells that these people have sent out to chosen ones, because they do not want you to understand your greatness. They do not want you to be able to use the gift that God has given to you. So they are going to siphon those types of, energies from you. Those energy vampires, they're going to use them for themselves, and they're going to transfer the negative karma, the negative debt that they have, with their finances, with their mental capacity, the psychic attacks. They're going to transfer that to you, so that you're feeling crazy, that you feel that life isn't worth living, that you need to be on medication. You're hearing voices, you're seeing things, because the entity has sent these types of people to insert themselves in your life as the chosen ones, to send you this karmic debt, and to destiny swap with you in order to attach these energy cords to you. So in many cases, when they do not want you again to tread the ground, when they've sent negative energy to your feet to stagnate you, to make sure that you're not moving forward ahead of them in life, then you're going to have problems with your legs. You may have problems with diabetic pain, arthritis, neuropathy, fibromyalgia, so that these types of diseases take hold in your life, and you are unable to, accept anything good, except for trying to heal this pain, except for trying to get rid of this inflammation that is in your body. That is, going to be your primary thought, to find something to stop you from hurting, when in fact this is a negative attack. This is someone who has used something that is that belongs to you to send a negative frequency, to attach a negative cord, to speak incantations over your life. I've had clients who have definitely said that they had people who use their handwriting. They've used their handwriting, how people write postcards or wedding, they've used their handwriting to send negative energy to them, and their hands started to lock up. Their body started to have problems. You start to feel the negative energy in your neck. You'll start to feel those negative energy cords in your life directed at you, especially if you are dealing with a spiritual narcissist, a warlock, or a witch that's in your family, that's close in vicinity to you. When they do not want you to have anyone in your life, when they want you to serve them, they want to enslave you as the chosen one. They want to enslave your gifts and your blessings so that they can have them, so they can isolate you. They will send these incantations to your body. They will send this hatred. They will send this envy, this jealousy, the words of malice, of anger, so that they keep you, in fear, so that this type of attack, it will form a negative attack up on your blood pressure, your heart, so that you have these types of problems in your life. You have, congested heart failure. You have, problems with heart attacks. You have strokes in your family. You have problems in your mind, with your mind. When they are trying to attack you, you will have to cleanse this negative energy. You will have to understand that these incantations over your life can take root, that they are sending negative energy to your body and your mind. You may have, problems with, blood clots or things like that. Strokes, things that affect your mind, that take root in your health. They want these things to go forward in your health. A lot of people do not understand that when these types of attacks upon you, they're not cleansed. You can feel something in your neck moving around. You can feel something in your back moving around. You can feel different types of entities, higher spirits that have been sent to you, that have been trying to take over your mind, your body, and you start to cleanse that negative energy. You're going to be in pain because that negative energy has to come out of you. It either has to come out, in a bowel movement. If you're a female, you can pass it through the vaginal. If it has been sent, to your womb, you can pass it through your vaginal. And if you're a male, you're going to pass this, through your bowels, or you're going to vomit it up, male or female. A lot of you will start to feel, sick at certain parts of the month. You will start feeling slow and weak. You will start feeling a lot of pain in your body when it is going to rain or it's going to snow. Because these types of spirits have been hired and attached to your health. And this is letting you know at a very early age, and you probably started to feel these things at 30 and 40 years old. You probably had, a broken ankle, a broken leg, a broken finger, arm. These types of pains in your body, the entity wants you to believe that this is normalized with, with getting older. That it's normalized with, a break in your body. But in many cases, those are attacks that have been upon your body, upon your soul, upon your mind, upon your health, upon your finances. In order to keep you, stuck, in order to keep you under control, that you're trying to put out fires in your life. You're trying to go and get treatment for cancer when, these people have wreaked havoc on your life by sending negative energy to your health, by belittling you, sending incantations over your name, sending incantations over your birthday. People can send, negative energy to your birthday. People will send negative energy on certain days, like I've told you. On Friday, if you're getting paid on Friday, usually most people get paid on Friday. They will definitely send those incantations and direct that negative energy at you. And there are many different ways that they can direct this negative energy to you. You have to be able to understand these frequencies. You have to be able to understand that the pain that is sent to you, that you're having and experiencing in your body, is a direct attack from the incantations and the higher spirits that they've sent to you. You know, using different methods, the evil eye, using some of you with your personal items, using some of you with, your handwriting, some of you with, hair, some of you with your clothing, some of you with your shoes. For you women, you have to be very careful about leaving, your monthly menses, in the bathroom or in public places accessible to people, because people can get those types of things to harm you. Okay, and you will have to have a physical cleansing. And I really informed one of my clients about that earlier, on last week, that this is what's been going on. Her husband had her personal underwear and things of that nature, and has used that kind of attack upon her. So when you're having these types of people that speak malevolent words, that speak hatred, that speak disaster upon your personal items, to your face, that, belittle you, those types of people who have tried to harm you in order to take your gifts and make you believe that you deserve the lesser, that you are, supposed to have the lesser. Those types of people who have invoked different spirits upon you in order to keep your health, in a decline, to keep your finances in a decline, to keep you in a state of blindness so that you do not see them attacking you, and we want to make sure that we're praying against these people. We want to make sure that we have our prayer life intact, in order. We want to make sure that when we start feeling these types of attacks early on, that we start to fast against it. We start to prostrate. So these types of incantations will go over into your life. They will take root. And there are different kinds of purifying methods, different kinds of, cleanses that you can use in order to stop these attacks, and in order to stop them from moving forward in your life. And you are going to have to purify your surroundings. You're going to have to purify your mind, the people that you're around. You're going to have to stop doing a lot of things that would allow demonic entrance into your mind, body, and soul. Okay, so these are some of the ways that we use these purifying rituals from the holy books. We use the purifying rituals that will cleanse our mind, body, and soul, and stop us from receiving those types of attacks, or stop them from moving forward in our life. So I hope that you have received this message. Please like, share, and subscribe to me over all of my platforms. You can book your one-on-one sessions with me. Book your life coaching sessions or your video chat sessions, so that I can acclimate a gift to you if you are having these types of attacks, your pain in your body, widespread pain in your body or your mind. Please book your consultations. Donate to my channel. Also, leave a comment for me. I really thank all of you for your support. Like, share, and subscribe. Assalamu alaikum.